What's going on, everybody? You're back with Shades, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we're putting Mr. Sawat into a bit of a corner now, and we're getting the hang of this being an attorney thing in a video game. So anyway, let's continue, shall we? Actually, I didn't hear it at the time. I saw it. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Was there now? Just looking at the evidence real quick. A table clock. Was there a table clock at the scene? This is the first time I've heard of it. He had a murder weapon. The killer used to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, oops, I'm covering my face. The table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what it said. I just said. Did you doze up in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what you saw. Now, find the contradiction. Okay. I'm guessing you would use the thinker because it's a statue. Wait just a moment. I'm using my shtick again, goddamn. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? A lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm doing my job, sir. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawat. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? There's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. No, it's not. There's no clock face on it. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes! Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawat, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Mr. Payne, shut up. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Wow, okay, he just threw a wig in my face. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should be burned. And he should burn. Burn, give him death. Wow, okay. That was intense. Order. Order in the court, I said. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply Try sounding the clock, I guess. Let's sound the clock, now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to how am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack this critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Indict, I think the word is. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do here. Aw. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can, actually. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The passport. I think. It could be the passport. Well, it's the only thing that hasn't been used yet, so I'm guessing it's the passport. Take that! The victim had returned her home from abroad the day of the murder. I'm going back to my Yami Phoenix shtick. If you want to know what that is, feel free to watch the playthrough on Pixel Coco's channel, and that was continued into on 4Pixels. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard was when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Nice pun, Phoenix. I'll give you that one. I didn't see what he said, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying it. Oh, God, he fainted. Jesus Christ, he just fainted. Oh, order! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only for formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. You could just say innocent. You could just say innocent. It would have been fine. And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do this dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, Number 2. Phew, I can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I could practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no. I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Thanks, Hugh. Hope that made him feel a little better. Is that it? Chapter 1? Like, that was way too easy for just Chapter 1. I don't know. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at it. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Is she coming on to him? And so my first trial came to a close. I don't think she is, based on what I've heard. Non-spoiler facts. I don't think she's into him, but she does want to be his friend. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Wow, that was the first case? That was so fast. Then again, there was no, outside investigation. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Okay, so I've already seen this case. I've been through the entire thing. And I have to say that it was really fun playing with it with friends, but I'm not going to play with it on my channel because I already know what's happening. I can't give commentary over something I already know what's happening. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of over the top. It's really silly, but it introduces a lot of characters and it introduces a lot of other things that make the game what it is. But the thing is, I've already played it, so I'm not going to play it again. See where I'm coming from? So what I'm going to do here is, because I have a lot of time before this part really ends, is I'm just going to say this. A quick summary of what's happening there. But before I say that, if you want to watch me and some friends play through it, I will, once again, link in the description to Pixel Coco's channel. Case 2, I am in it. We're playing through this very case, and I'm going through it. So I'm going to leave you a couple seconds to click for that. If you don't want me to quickly summarize it. If you want to stay for a quick summary because you don't really care, I highly suggest you watch it though. But a quick summary of it without giving too many spoilers is that in the next case, Mia's sister Maya comes in for a visit. But when she comes for a visit, Mia has been murdered by the statue, the Thinker. And that's why that ending thing was there. It's kind of obvious. It's not very subtle. But the entire case is just proving who did it. Because they think it was Maya. Then they think it was Phoenix. And then we're going into a bit of Mia and Maya's past. Why Mia became a lawyer. And then this is the case that introduced the franchise to the fabled prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth. And the case ends with a pretty good note, as you could probably tell, but I already know what's happening. We met another lawyer named Grossberg who refused to help, and like shenanigans happen essentially. But once again, if you want to watch that fully, go in the link in the description. Go to Pixel Coco's channel, watch the second case there. And then it's gonna cut somewhere and then move to 4 pixels. It's a little complicated, I know, but I am there. It's a little funnier because my friends in there are doing a lot of shtick, but I don't want to play it on my channel because I've already done it. So anyway, I'm going to end the part here. I'm going to have to play through this real quick. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me or from this series, hit that subscribe button. And you're not exiting the Shadyverse. My name is Shades, and I hope you enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys next time in Case 3. Goodbye.